Time now for our man in the political stand, Willie Jackson. What's up with you this week, Willie? I hear you were at a very interesting hui on Friday.
It was a great hui. Our National Urban Maori Authority called the hui at Huni Waititi Marae to support John Tamahere and the Waiparaita Trust. Great hui because he was calling together all the Māori providers around the country to come together, and we had representations there from Wellington, Christchurch, right up north, and to give their stories about the way they're treated, because there's a real disparity in terms of funding with Māori providers and non-Māori providers. It was a great hui, and it was about getting collective ideas together, because why should Māori providers be treated differently to non-Māori providers? And we've got years of that, and John was getting all the stories together so that we can get a claim together. And just
a claim, in what sense of a claim?
Well, in terms of putting something in front of the Crown to say, why are you treating Māori differently, Māori providers in particular? I mean, we're sick of getting minuscule funding. We're sick of DHBs. If you come into South Auckland, the DHB give Māori like less than 5% of the funding. Those sort of statistics are just always there. Happens in West Auckland, happens in South Auckland, happens all around the country. And of course, with the hui was pulled because Waiparaita got their Family Start program killed, and John said this isn't right. There's all these Family Start providers, Pākehā providers in the country, but the only providers who've been hit, in fact there's hundreds, literally thousands of providers in the country, the only providers who've been hit are Māori. So Tamahere calls this great hui together, and I want to say, in terms of our Māori media, great coverage from here, of course, to Karere. Nothing due to you, of course. You're just the presenter. Well done, Shane Todima.
Yes, well done, Shane Todima.
To Karere. Great presentation on Te Karere, on Maori TV, of course. Maori, and this comes to the next kaupapa I want to talk about today. Maori media know what a story is, and it's a great story. Tamahere is rubbishing the bureaucrats. He's having Paula Benetton.
He's using a lot of provocative language. He's saying you're going to war.
So, well, absolutely. You've got to do that. All over Maori media, mainstream media don't want to know about it. Why is that? And that sort of, you know, that brings me to my next topic. We've got this report out that says mainstream media are only interested in negativity, violence, Māori killing babies, all that type of thing. Where are the positive stories, Scotty?
2%, according to this research done by Otago University, 2% of stories on mainstream news channels are about Māori and generally negative.
Look, it's disgraceful, and we should ask the questions. Who are the editors in terms of all the news channels? They'll deny that there's any bias, but there's always been bias towards Māori, and we need some positive stories up. We shouldn't just have to watch your ugly face.
And it's the same thing with the social services.
No, absolutely. Tamahere should be all over the news, but he was all over the news when Family Start got cut, or leading the close-up news on the One News, all over the papers. He gets an injunction here, and mainstream doesn't want to know about it. So well done again, Shane Todima and Te Karere.
Thank you very much, Willie. Thank you very much. I don't know if I should be thanking him, but never mind.